Hello and good evening. Welcome to Chef Kwame. Welcome to my page. Hope you're having a good night tonight. Tonight I'm going to show you how to break down a catfish. I bought two large catfish from the supermarket. I'm also going to be making potato, pretty much I call it chunky potato vegetable leek soup. Everything is pretty much already prepped. Prep everything ahead. Alright, it's cold season. As you can tell, I have a lot of, I'm a little bit under the weather, so soup is where it's at. So I'm going to be making soup. And also on top of that, I'll be making okra and eggplant stew. Alright, stew, gravy, however people call it. I call it stew. So, back home, that's what we call it, stew. As far as the soup, I'll incorporate seafood to it as well. It'll be clams, mussels, shrimp. I'm going to make it spicy. So, for starters, let's start with butchering the fish. And I like to do pretty much everything at home. Cooking at home is healthy. At least you know what you're eating, you know what you're getting, you know what's going in. And as far as catfish, I try catfish and tilapia is very good for you. Catfish is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, so it's very heart healthy. Right? And it's also very cheap. I bought this, it was $1.99 a pound. Go to the, if you live in the Philadelphia area, best place to go is either the Italian market or you go to the Asian supermarket. Right. Nice and fresh. You put it on ice. I brought it home. Now it's time to get down to business. So with this two large catfish, I pretty much paid $13 for it. See? Put these away. My cutting board is already clean. It's been sanitized. I have my cleaver. I have my boning knife, my flex boning knife, and I have my chef knife. So, and also I have my scissors. So we start cutting on the things. Kind of hard, so right here, take it off. And also, the skin is edible, just so you know. Even though they can be tough, but what I pretty much do sometimes, I cook it first and then I peel the skin off. Just like a saltfish. Well, saltfish skin is no good for you, so. Very slippery. Make sure you have your gloves on, so this way in between you can take it off and go do something else. And make sure you wash your hands. The good thing with this is you don't have any scale, so it don't have to be all messy all over the place. Here comes the head. The head comes right off. Not with any regular knife, that's why I have the cleaver. Maybe I can use it for the soup, but I don't think so. If you don't have a strong stomach, I think you might want to turn away right now. This is all the guts. Take all the guts out. Sometimes you go to the supermarket and you buy it already cleaned and already cut. Sometimes you don't get everything. Sometimes probably a little bit pricey because they already cleaned it for you, so you have to pay extra. By my case, I just buy it whole, bring it home, clean it, cook it, and life is good. Scissors is good for the trick too, for some places that the knife won't get. Alright. Take everything out. Okay, I wash it off now and portion it, or I can portion it and then wash it off. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing with this, I know it's kind of cold outside, so I don't want to go outside and grill, even though I can, but I think I'm in the mood for blackened catfish tonight. So that's the way we're going to go with it. Nice fresh. You can see, nice and fresh. Instead of buying on packaged, you don't know how long it's packed. Sometimes they tell you the date, but sometimes the dates don't match up. Shove my finger a little bit. Alright, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Yeah. Nice, stagey. Change my gloves. Almost like a surgeon. A chef surgeon, that is. Alright. Right here. Okay. So out of one whole fish, pretty much 1, 2, say about 6.5, almost 7 ounce steak cuts. 2, 3, with the tail, 4 pieces. Nice thick bones in there, so you have to be careful. When you eat it, pretty much going to fall off right off the bone, so it's not a big deal. Alright. It's like all the guts and everything coming out. Have a nice egg going on here. I made shot in the roll. It don't take long. Gotta watch your fingers. Dealing with sharp knives, cleavers, you gotta watch it. I might end up in the hospital or lose a finger or two. So be very careful. That's a nice size of eggs going on. Shot in a row. Be perfect. Or maybe get some more catfish caviar. I don't think so. Okay. Go with this one. This one is a little bit bigger, so the first steak cut is about, I guess, almost 8 ounces. There we go. So done. It's that easy. Save money. Bring it home. You know it's nice and fresh. You cleaned it yourself. We're good to go. We're gonna put a little sliver on the skin. Oh, got it. Sliver on the skin like that. Pulls flavor. So after this, when I'm done cleaning it, wash it with a little bit of lemon juice, cold water. Then I'm going to season with a little bit of salt and pepper and olive oil, because the blackened season is already done. So I call this flavor pockets. Just put a little slit in it, like that. Skin is kind of tough, but no, not really. It's not as tough as swordfish. So. Voila. So imagine you take $13, you go to McDonald's or KFC, wherever your favorite fast food place is, and you order all those food, all those fatty stuff. No, it's not good for you. Or if you think it's good for you, then to each his own. But for $13, I have all this fish that I'm going to be cooking. You can sell for a whole week for 2 people. If you have a family of 3, you can still sell for a whole week. I mean, 1 serving with your, part of starch, veg, what kind of sauce, any kind of sauce you want, you're good. So let's see. Take this off. Take it off like the surgeon. It's nice and still clean. I'm blackened season already made. As you can see, I have all my ingredients right here. It's all 2-ounce liquid cup ingredients. You have dry mustard, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper. I had pepper flakes, thyme, chili powder, cumin, cayenne, paprika, and dry chipotle. The dry chipotle gives it a nice, what you call smoky flavor. Alright? So, I'm gonna go clean this, marinate it a little bit, come back, and then we'll go from there. So, stay tuned for the next chapter. Thank you. I'll be right back.